All right, so we're pretty much as far as we're going to get today.
Yep.
We got pretty far, honestly. A little bit of a mess made, just pulling parts off. There's two-ish areas of concern. One is where this foot peg bracket is. I made a mark, a little bit of paint there that might rub, so I'm going to take the die grinder, grind that down some. It doesn't touch, but just for the sake of fitment, when I go to hard mount everything, it might be an issue. So I'm going to take a little bit of material off here, make it a little flatter. Might have to come back and cut the rest of this bracket out on both sides, because you can see where the spark plug deal is. It kind of touches. So no big deal. Come back in here with the Dremel or a Sawzall, cut that out, and clean it up on the other side as well. That'll give us a little bit more room to turn this left or right to clear it. Everything else here clears. The throttle clears. We're going to have to figure that out. Order some cable, hook up the return spring and all that so it's adequate. Outside of that, the chain, move. We got the chain mocked up. The old chain comes a little bit short. Not a super big deal. I assume it's gonna be a little short, but a little bit short. This is probably whatever that distance is forward, but this is right about where the old sprocket was, maybe a smidge further forward than it went. But because of this back frame bar, we can't move the carburetor, the spark plug wire, any further back. I mean, I can give it a shot, I guess, but I'd rather not create a bind. If I was really worried about it, I could just cut this bar and then weld it up and back to bring it back some more. But a chain is like 20 bucks, so whatever. But all things considered, this looks pretty straightforward, honestly. And this came with a cover, a dust shield, around here somewhere. I'm going to try to be able to put that back on because of how he's going to be riding this thing, to keep the belt clean and stuff off of it. It should clear the foot pegs just fine. But other than that, it's a little beefier, but it should go in there just fine. Chain fits, that front sprocket fits. I don't know what the tooth count is. I don't particularly care. We'll turn it down as far as it'll go and kind of see where we're at. It's 6.5 horsepower compared to, I don't know, the 3 it had before. So
Wait, 6.5 horsepower?
yeah, 6.5 horsepower. It's a lot for this little thing. But depending on how it turns out with the sprocket size, there isn't too much smaller than the original one. So
And we have to
it'll be exciting for sure. So here goes something.